Okay, here's the unboxing of the Purple Rain stuff. I have ordered every single item because why not? And let's get into it and open it. Here are the albums. This is the 2-disc edition that has, can you see it there? I know there's a really weird glare going on today. CD1 says CD1 original album, 2015 Paisley Park remaster. CD2 from the vault and previously unreleased. This is a digipack. Here's the inside. There's the CD. Whoop, let me turn that around. That's really nice. I mean, her nose looks weird, but. And then the book. It has notes from all of the Revolution. There's Lisa, Wendy, Bobby, Fink, Brown Mark, talking about every song. They're talking about Let's Go Crazy. Here they're talking about Take Me With You, the beautiful ones, When Doves Cry, etc., etc. Here are the lyrics. In the original days, I think it was the lyrics against, I think it wasn't the lake drop background, right? But here it's the rain image. I think this was on the back of the Purple Rain single. And it's in that font. In case you want to know what that font is, it's called Mistral. And it's around, it's actually an old font. You can find it on old Steely Dan and Doobie Brother albums, I think. So that's it. And then here's the credits for the vault stuff. And it's interesting that Computer Blue, people have mentioned this, that Computer Blue is listed as hallway speech version because that's actually just a fan term. It's not an actual term, but the estate or whoever issued it used the term that fans are used to. And there's the vault CD, same thing. It's really beautiful. These parts here that were white with the flowers are now have a silver backing. There's the whole label behind it there. Including the DVD live at the Carrier Dome. I've heard good things about the DVD. I have not obviously watched it yet, but I heard that the sound is a little better. The picture is in question. There's like 4 different takes on the whole thing with, I think, Full of Sound released one. There was the broadcast, there's the VHS, and then there's this DVD. So Full of Sound is a bootleg company, but they did it. Now here's the inside. It's all the silvery foil. It's actually quite beautiful. I always love these flowers, this thing. This is a digipack. There's a disc in each one. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but I'm going to pull the DVD out. Oh, that's CD3. Are they just in here in a random order? CD2. Maybe this is the DVD then. This is the DVD. They've all got the same cover on them. This is a different picture. Wendy and Lisa are a little bit different position, and the color's been enhanced. Fink's outfit is much more green. Prince's head is turned a different direction too. So there's different pictures in here from that time. Lot to read here. I haven't read it. I know some of the dates about CD2 are off. Here are the same notes that are in the other CD, just in a different type and font, but it's the same notes about the songs. These are really, that's a really cool picture right there of an outtake from the photo shoot. There's some stills right there. This poster I've had for years, and my mother hated Prince, so she threw it away when I was young. And when eBay became a thing, it was one of the first things I bought, and it's still, I have it framed in my bedroom, not because I think Prince is sexy, but because I love the picture. Original 1984 packaging includes poster. So I guess that original poster is included. This is all silver on the back. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this feels so interesting to have this again. This is the poster. Oh, look at that. It looks so much better. It's got The color's been freshened up on it a bit. Look at that. That is gorgeous. A lot of detail. Never really noticed that before. I love Bobby's outfit in this. It's just so crazy. I tell you a story. When I was young, I didn't understand that Wendy was a girl. And I thought, well, it must be a guy because this girl has her hand around his waist. Why would there be two girls holding like that? You know, I didn't get it. So I was raised in a pretty conservative life. Here we go. This is the original, that's the original artwork from the original record. If you've never seen it before, that's what it looks like. Very hard to read, basically. That font over that lake scene is really tough. The vinyl looks absolutely gorgeous. It's exactly the same, except it's got an NPG logo on it, because part of the 2014 deal with Warner Brothers was Prince getting his masters back from Warner Brothers and then remastering the vinyl and redistributing it. And this Purple Rain thing was part of the deal. I have For You, Prince, Dirty Mind on vinyl remaster, and they sound really great. That was part of the deal. And you can tell because if you flip the records over, there will be an NPG logo on the bottom of it. There's the Purple Rain picture disc. Very nice. I'm not going to open it. It's the picture on both sides. I just saw it in the store the other day. Limited edition. Yeah, that's it. It's the same picture on both sides. There's the track list, of course. We all know it. And that's a nice... I've never owned... I don't think I own a Prince picture disc. This might be my first, actually. I'm not huge on them because sometimes they're kind of gimmicky and they can... there's not as great a sound on a picture disc sometimes, or colored vinyl, depending. You know, opinions vary on that. These 12 inches were reissued and they came out on the 23rd along with the albums. So I got them again. I don't know if they're remastered, but they're reissues. And I plan on just kind of keeping them sealed for right now. Probably, but this is Let's Go Crazy, of course, backed up with the long edition of Erotic City. That's the Purple Rain single. Beautiful. It's not on colored vinyl. It's just regular vinyl. This oddly still says Warner Brothers. It doesn't say NPG on it, so that's interesting. But remember Purple Rain, this was at 45 speed, so was the Let's Go Crazy. And the God is the vocal version. It's just right at 4 minutes. This is my favorite single from the Purple Rain era for many reasons. It's the I Would Die For You, Another Lonely Christmas single. One, I loved it because it had the bigger label on it, so it was very different and interesting in that regard. Two, this is one of my favorite pictures of Prince, is him sitting on this couch, barefoot. I don't have a foot fetish or anything, stop it. But it's just interesting. And you know, the longer version of Another Lonely Christmas, it was really, and I remember this triangle shaped thing on here too. So that's 45 speed, specially priced 2-cut maxi single. This last one has to be When Doves Cry. Exact same single, LP version, and then the 354 version of 17 Days. I think there's an edit on these Purple Rain disc of it. It doesn't have the time here, but there's an edit of 17 Days from the 7-inch. But still 40, this is the first one I bought, the first single I bought. Well, you know, you bought it before the album was out because it was out in May. It was like the summer song. And and it had the yellow spine, I remember that. But I remember just playing the heck out of this. And it was on the radio, you couldn't get away from it. But yeah, very nice packaging. This reminds me a lot of the tour book from the Purple Rain tour. So here we go, that's all the singles. Reissues, I don't think they're remasters, but they're reissues at least. And then we have the Purple Rain album, remastered, the Purple Rain picture disc, the 3 CD set, and the 2 CD set. The 2 CD set is the album and the vault. It's not the The third CD here is the 7-inch and 12-inch edits, extended mixes, things like that. So that is it. This all cost me about $135, $140. If you haven't bought them yet and you buy some of these together, like maybe the 2 vinyls here and maybe the CD or something like that, Amazon gives you a discount a lot of times. You'll have less of as opposed to buying them separately. It's a little hard to find the Purple Rain 12-inch, so you kind of have to put in Purple Rain vinyl Prince and the Revolution and look for it. It's a little tough to find, but the other singles was easy to find and they're suggested. So look for the release date on that. Go down to product information and look for June 23rd. It's so kind of poetic. The Purple Rain album was originally released June 25th, 1984. This was reissued June 23rd, 2017, so it's kind of poetic that it's almost to the day, 33 years later. So that's the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Share this video with a friend, share the site, and as more stuff becomes available, we'll have it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. May you live to see the dawn.